Do you smoke? Are you right-handed or left-handed? Do you have an alibi last night?
Can you tell me your movements of last night?
Last night after dinner, I stayed in the kitchen until 12:15 a.m. Then I joined Jean and Hotaru in our quarters. Then all of us read quietly in our beds until we fell asleep.
A very
Right.
studious staff. However, Monsieur Mori doesn't seem to have followed the same literary pursuit as the others. And these rum bottles, do they have something to do with his hangover?
Confrontation. Read quietly in our beds. Right.
I rather think that you didn't just read last night.
What makes you say that?
It makes more sense if you read the cards. Read the playing cards. The ones on the table. Deck of cards.
That deck of cards. I imagine that you didn't spend all evening reading.
Yes, you're right. We played a little last night, but it wasn't long. Nobody really wanted to.
Knowing about the card game does not seem to further my investigation. The empty rum bottles. Were their labels part of your reading last night?
My fault. I must have left them there before I put them in the bin. And these are straight from the bar. Our passengers must have drunk them.
I have my doubts. But why would she feel the need to lie?
She is good, guys. Not even a bit of wrinkle on her forehead when she lied. So...
I spoke to Monsieur Mori. He seemed to be quite hungover. He even asked me to make him his day after tonic. He blurted out, "Freya always wins." Wins what? Looking around, it is clear you were gambling and drinking most of the night.
You don't understand. It's late when we're off duty, but we need to unwind. And now there's been a murder? Yes, I admit it. We went overboard last night. But please don't tell Mr. Book. It's against regulations. We could all be fired.
Mademoiselle, I realize your difficult jobs have been made more difficult. But as you say, there has been a murder. I must have the truth.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
It's not such a crime. I'll leave it there and check in with Monsieur Fauché. Do you smoke?
No, I never have.
Thank you. Would you mind writing your address on this paper? I'm asking everyone on the train for addresses, in case I need to contact them once they leave the train in Paris.
I understand.
right-hander once again.
Yes, that's it. Mademoiselle Niersen is right-handed.
Wait. Poirot looking so jolly there, guys. I wonder why.
Thank you for your answers, Miss Nielsen.
You're welcome.
Now I'll see you again. Minigame puzzle giver. Maybe she'll give us another one, guys. Later on. That's 2 in a row already. Can we also confront Mr. Hotaru here? Mr. Mori.
How are you?
It's better. Thank you.
Then may I ask you some questions? It will not take long.
Quickly, please.
Are
I have
you-
hungry
are you a
passengers
smoker?
to feed.
Are you left-handed or right-handed? An alibi last night.
Très bien. Can you tell me your movements last night?
Oh, nothing special. When I went off duty, I joined John and Freya in a compartment. I read for a short while, then went to bed early.
Reading? I'm not sure you have recovered enough to tell me the truth. Don't waste what little energy you have recovered to lie, Monsieur Mori.
Yes, sorry, Mr. Poirot. You're right. It obviously wasn't reading that made my head hard like that. But if you told Monsieur Book, it could mean my job.
I will keep your secret, but I am investigating a murder. You must tell me the truth.
Thank you.
You are a heavy smoker.
My job. It is very stressful.
Would you happen to know who vapes on the train? A banana flavor?
Oh, yes. The smell disgusts me.
Ooh.
What is wrong with the good tobacco?
I do not have time to answer that. Who is it?
I've only seen one person who vapes. It's Captain Arbuthnot.
Captain Arbuthnot. I see.
I see. I see. Well.
Please write your address on this paper.
My address? I don't see why.
I think I hear Monsieur Book approaching.
My address? Yes, of course.
Right-handed once again.
Another right-handed person. Not surprising, most people are. Your testimony was invaluable to me, thank you. Take care, Monsieur Mori. My palate depends on your good health. Here is your key. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
About the little favor I asked of you.
Aha, but of course. I was able to get new allergy forms from guests who were in their compartments. Monsieur McQueen, Monsieur Masterman, Count and Countess Andreni, they are all right-handed. I also asked Princess Dragomirov, but she had her assistant, Madame Schmidt, sign for her. She is right-handed as well.
You have exceeded my expectations. Well done. Thank you, Monsieur Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Wow. No left-handed people so far. That reminds me. I need to ask him for his alibi too. Monsieur Bock? No exception here. You are on the train. There's no exception. I need to ask you if you're right-handed or left-handed. Are you a smoker?
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I will report to you as soon as I can.
I know we are friends and all, but you are still a suspect. Monsieur Bock? Why are we skipping him over, guys? Why? Everyone on the train is a suspect. No exception here. Alright, back at our good-looking bar here now. Wow. You made it back very quickly.
Monsieur Fauché, may I disturb you for a moment?
Of course. How can I help?
So, Monsieur Fauché, are you trying to hide things from me? I know about your little party last night.
You are not a detective for nothing. I'm sorry, Monsieur Poirot.
Thank you, Monsieur Fauché. I'll come back to you if I have more questions.
Alrighty. Hey guys,
I'll
once
keep
again.
an eye on them instead. I'll observe her instead.
Right-handed. 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 They're all right-handed, guys. We don't even need to ask them questions about this. Hello.
Mademoiselle Debenham, I have a few questions for you.
Of course.
Well,
Thank you for your
Have a good
assistance,
day.
mademoiselle.
are you having a good day so far? That's my question. Alright, let's make another round here, guys. 204. Yeah, the game here has simplified this train compartments a bit, guys. I think the real train and the book, the source material, and the real train, it goes up to 11. So, like from 201 to 211, or even 212. But it only goes up to 205 here. Shall we go take a nap? It's been a very busy day. I think Poirot deserves his beauty sleep now. It's been a very long day already. Are you not tired, Monsieur Poirot? You want to keep going? Keep going with your investigation. Alright, alright. Oh, should we take a look at the mind map? Maybe. 105. Let's go back to 105. Hold on.
Captain Arbuthnot, I know that you are the only
106.
person on this train to smoke e-cigarettes. We found a vial of e-liquid at the crime scene. Will you talk to me about this, or should I pass on what I've learned to the police?
All right. Come in if you must.
I have just a few questions for you.
Very well. Let's hear them.
The young English lady, Mademoiselle Debenham, was at the Tocatlian Hotel. Perhaps you met her there?
We exchanged a few words. Fellow Brits abroad, that sort of thing.
What can you tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham?
Nothing whatsoever. We barely spoke.
The director of the Orient Express, Monsieur Bouc, thinks the assassin is a woman.
And that is enough to accuse her? She had nothing to do with this murder.
How can you be so certain?
The idea is absurd. Ratchet was a perfect stranger to her.
How would you know?
She'd never seen him before.
Wow. Wow.
Did she tell you so?
Well, yes. Maybe she did. She may have commented once upon his somewhat unpleasant appearance. If a woman is concerned, as you seem to think, to my mind, without any evidence, I can assure you that Miss Debenham could not possibly be implicated.
It is clear that the captain is defending Miss Debenham, a woman he supposedly doesn't know very well.
You two are very close. And she spent a night with you. On the night prior to the train Yeah, the previous night. Before the train depart. Yeah, right? Yes, the beginning of the game. It's a night right before the boarding. I don't know why I'm having my doubts here, but yeah, that night.
What were you doing last night around 1:15?
1:15? I believe I was still talking to that young American fellow, Mr. McQueen, the secretary of the man who was killed. We were in his compartment.
He was a friend or acquaintance of yours?
No, I never saw him before this journey. We'd hit it off at dinner, and the conversation continued into the early hours.
Until what time was that?
Until 1:45 or so. Then I retired to my room and went to sleep.
So past the time of death, you have an alibi.
There is nothing you can recall last night that in any way struck you as suspicious?
It's nothing. A mere detail.
Allow me to be the judge.
Well, before returning to my room, I went to the lounge car to get a glass of water. When I was passing through the first-class corridor, I noticed that the door, which is just after your room, 201, was not quite closed, and the person who was inside peered out in a furtive sort of way. Then he closed the door quickly. I know there's nothing in that, but it was the furtive way it was done that caught my attention. Struck me as a bit odd.
I understand. Thank you for letting me know.
So who was in 201 again? I don't remember. Anyway. Is this yours?
Is this e-cigarette liquid yours?
What flavor is it?
Banana.
Well, that is awkward. That's my flavor of choice. But I have no idea what it was doing there, whatever.
Can you explain how it ended up there?
I have no idea. I never entered the man's room, Poirot. That's the truth.
Could you write down your address here, please?
My address? Ugh, well, if you insist.
Right-handed, guys. Everyone is right-handed.
This man is right-handed. Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
Anything interesting in your room? Alright, back to 105, guys. Doctor, is Mademoiselle ready for our next bit of chat?
How is Mademoiselle Locke, Doctor?
Her vital signs are improving, but she is still unconscious.
I understand. Thank you for looking after her.
She's drifting in and out of unconsciousness, guys. Wow. I walked the train back and forth again. Where are we supposed to go? Alright, let's look at the mind map here. Hold on. Do we have any new... Oh, we have one. A contradiction. Which sentences show a contradiction between what Miss Debenham and Miss Olsen say? Select two elements which reveal the contradiction. Yes, Miss Olsen went to bed around 10:55 PM. Okay, we have the link to together, guys. So... aspirin.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
Actually, these two.
No, no,
Oh, no?
Not good. I do not think that's the
Okay,
right
what's
answer.
the last one? What's the doorway there? Miss Olsen did not leave her compartment all night. That is a lie.
Think, Poirot. That is
You mean
not
after
a
the
good
aspirin?
answer.
Miss Debenham saw the woman in the red kimono in the corridor at 5 AM.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I do
I
not
don't know what
think
the game
that's
is.
the right answer.
Asking for here.
I must admit
Just
I'm
do
not
some,
right this time.
Trial and error.
No, no, no.
Okay, we're
no,
not using the
good.
doorway. Huh.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Are we missing tiles?
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
Oh. Miss Olsen should have heard Miss Debenham leave at 5 AM. Why are we so sure that Miss Debenham is the one wearing the kimono? Why? All of a sudden, guys.
Strange, this story. If Mademoiselle Olsen is such a light sleeper, why didn't she tell me about Mademoiselle Debenham getting out of bed? She even made a point to tell me the opposite. My little gray cells did not let me down.
Yeah, I thought all along we don't know the identity of the woman wearing the kimono, guys. But now we know. Alright, so confront Miss Olsen. Where is she again?
Mademoiselle Debenham, I have a few questions for you.
Of course.
We're trying to confront Miss Olsen now, not Devon.
Thank you for your assistance, mademoiselle.
Do we know where she is? Maybe in her room? Oh,
I'll observe her.
okay, you're not Miss Olsen. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me look at my... Let me look at my profiles here. Miss Olsen? Oh, right! Forgot already, guys. You are Schmidt. Sorry, you are the nurse. The assistant. Personal assistant. You are the nurse. Olsen is the nurse. Okay. We talked to you earlier. Are you over at the restaurant, guy? Or the bar? Where is she, guys? Where did we see her earlier? I don't remember. We just saw her, guys. Maybe she went back to her room. One oh six, 105, 104. Right.
Pardon this intrusion, Mademoiselle Olsen, but something you told me earlier confuses me.
Oh, please, come in.
The very soft-spoken Miss Olsen.
How can you be sure Mademoiselle Debenham was in bed all night?
As I told you, I am a very light sleeper. The slightest noise wakes me up. If Fraulein Debenham had gotten out of her bed, I would have heard her. I got up this morning around 8 a.m. She was sleeping soundly.
Hello, kids from Rosebud, Oregon. Welcome back.
Are you certain you would have heard her?
Yes. Why are you asking?
Because she woke up at 5 a.m.
I spoke to Mademoiselle Debenham and she told me that she got up around 5 o'clock in the morning. She opened the door and looked down the corridor. It was then that she saw a woman in a red kimono. How do you explain that?
I think I must have been sleeping very soundly not to have heard it. Oh, but does that make me a suspect?
I am not accusing anyone, mademoiselle. Do not worry. I am just trying to determine what happened last night. Thank you for your testimony.
Confrontation over, guys. Alibis. A lot of them have alibis, guys. Who has an alibi that can be confirmed by another witness? Wow. The chef. And Mr. Fauché. Because they are gambling together. Now, these two are talking. Mr. McQueen and Captain Albernard. Then we have Miss Debenham and Miss Olsen, Michelle, and Mrs. Albert. Perfect. Perfect.
That was easy.
All the passengers I have interrogated so far have alibis at the time of the murder. How peculiar, guys. How very peculiar. Alright. 105. Once again. Is she awake?
How is Mademoiselle Locke, Doctor?
Her vital signs are improving, but she is still unconscious.
I understand. Thank you for looking after her.
I've been waiting for a very long time here, Doctor. Do you not have smelling salts? Do you not have ammonia? Can you wake her up by all means, please? We are in a hurry. There's a killer on the loose. We have to talk to her. 106.
I have just a few questions for you.
Very well. Let's hear them.
Not anymore.
Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
Shall we go update Monsieur Book with this newly discovered piece of information that they all have alibis, guys? What about you, Monsieur Book? Do you have an alibi too?
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished yet, but it is progressing, yes. I still have many questions that must be answered. I'll report to you as soon as I can.
What is my objective right now, guys? What's the objective? Oh, we're not done with the hands yet. Mrs. Hubbard. Oh. According to this picture here, he's right-handed.
Brilliant.
And Michelle is also right-handed.
Good job.
Why are they all right-handed, guys?
Et voilà.
All right-handed, guys. I have seen them with my own eyes. All right-handed.
That was easy.
So the only passenger so far we don't know about is the princess. And who else, guys? Maybe the couple? We haven't talked to... the married couple yet. There. Rudolph Andrei and Mrs. Andrei. Alright, are we done? Let's go talk to Mrs. Shearbook again.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I have not finished
No,
yet.
no,
but it is-
no. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this again. Did we clear all the... Oh, there's one more. Who smokes? Mrs. Hubbard. I don't remember. Can we inspect?
Are you a smoker?
No, definitely not. Filthy habit.
Wow. Okay, let's say we trust her words here.
Nice. Are you a smoker?
Indeed.
Do you smoke e-cigarettes?
No. Tobacco only.
Smokes.
Yes. Are you a smoker?
Yes, sir. I have a cigarette now and then to relax.
Fantastic. Are you a smoker?
Yes, I smoke cigarettes. I've tried to quit, but no luck.
Right.
So the only person who
That's
vapes
the right answer.
is Captain Arbanyard. The only one. Alright, now... Vape liquid conclusion. We got this. Select two elements of importance again. A bottle of vape juice is found at the crime scene. So, Captain Arbuthnot, the only person on the train to smoke an e-cigarette. Oh, we need to put two and two together again. These two. His banana flavor vaping juice. And now, the time. And now, the bottle of vape juice belongs to Captain Arbuthnot. And... cannot accuse Arbuthnot. His alibi protects him, despite the liquid found at the crime scene. Yeah.
Captain Arbuthnot is the only passenger to smoke an e-cigarette. Even if this liquid in Ratchet's room is a solid clue, he has an alibi. I cannot accuse him without any other proof. Et voilà.
His alibi is strong. Alright, I think we are done. There's only one exclamation mark here. Let me look at this again. Report to book. Alright.
So, Poirot, I hope you are progressing in your investigation.
I identified the person responsible for the bottle of liquid for the vape found at the crime scene.
So, this is our culprit? Do we hold him?
No, unfortunately, this bottle belongs to Captain Arbuthnot, but he has an alibi, confirmed by Monsieur McQueen for the time of the murder. There is no trace of the murder weapon on the train, as yet. The killer could have hidden it anywhere.
It must be somewhere.
Indeed, as you say, it must be somewhere. According to Dr. Constantine's report, the stab wounds were made by at least one right-handed and one left-handed person, and with different strength. For the moment, everyone I have checked is right-handed. It is impossible to draw any conclusions as yet. However, I still have a few people to interrogate, notably the Russian princess.
You still have many avenues to explore?
Indeed, the case is far from over, mon ami.
Monsieur Bouc, Monsieur Poirot.
Michel, calm down.
But it's Mrs. Hubbard. She says she found the murder weapon in her room.
Oh.
She's very upset.
Let's go, Poirot.
Mrs. Hubbard found a murder weapon, guys. 204. Ratchet is 203. Poro is 202. Where is it?
I demand to be allowed to leave this train!
Madame, we are in the mountains, trapped in a snowdrift.
Stating the obvious, there is a murderer among us. He had the audacity to hide his weapon in my room.
Please, Madame Hubbard, take a deep breath and tell us what occurred. Where did you find the knife?
I wanted to get a handkerchief from my purse, and when I opened it, I saw it! A bloody knife! Am I next to be murdered?
I very much doubt the murderer would give you his weapon.
What do you mean?
Madame, he would have used it.
Oh, I haven't!
Did you touch the knife?
Of course not! What a question!
I will take that as a no.
Did you contaminate the physical evidence? Where is it? Okay, let me check out her bag here, guys. Oh, bloody knife.
Is this knife the real murder weapon, or is it a red herring?
All we have to do is check the wounds, the sizes of the wounds. Or maybe do a blood testing here too, guys. Do some DNA testing now. This is modern time. This is the present day. We have DNA testing already. Anything of importance? Here? Nothing. Alright, you can keep the knife. Bark, what do you think?
Mrs. Hubbard is distraught, Poirot. I should stay with her. Please go on without me.
I have every right to be distraught. Thank you, Mr. Book.
Sure you'll be alright, Monsieur Burke. Alright. I want to make sure that there are no icons on the knife. It's a bit odd that there are no icons here. Hold on, one more time, guys.
Is this knife the real murder weapon, or is it a red herring?
Really? No icons? No interactive hotspots? Really? Huh. Strange. Prove the knife is the murder weapon. Well, then we have to go back to the dead body, guys. Go back to 203. Check the wounds again. Oh, it's locked? Oh. Unless we can enter 203 through the connecting door. No, we cannot, guys. There are no hotspots on the knife, everyone. Okay, one more time.
Is this knife the real murder weapon, or is it a red herring?
There's nothing here. What's my objective again? To see if the knife... To see if the knife is indeed the murder weapon or not. Have to find Dr. Constantine and ask him to help me determine if all the stab wounds could have been inflicted by the... Oh, okay. Dr. Constantine. Constantine in 105, along with our unconscious Mademoiselle there.
Dr. Constantine, we may have found our murder weapon. We need to make certain.
There is a pretty quick way to be sure. I have estimated the depth of the wounds. You can easily find the depth of each wound by comparing the width. There are 5 of them that I am not sure about. Test them, and then we will compare our results.
I will do as you say, Doctor.
Analyze the wounds. Must compare the size of the wounds to the width of the knife blade. For each wound in the body, find the depth that could match the knife shape to check if it could be the murder weapon or not. Okay. So... Can I push the knife? Is that... We have to just... I don't know. Just eyeball the width without a ruler. Maybe that.
I must admit I'm not right this time. I do not think that's the right answer.
So how do we do this? Find the depth that would match the knife shape.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I must admit I'm not right this time.
Oh, we are eyeballing this. Oh boy. Oh, this one is smaller.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
Alright.
I do not think that's the right answer.
Those are the 5?
That's the right answer. What do you think, Doctor? Is this knife really the murder weapon?
There can be no doubt. You found the same depths as the estimate I made during the preliminary autopsy. I can assure you that you hold in your hands the weapon that took Ratchet's life.
Oh, welcome back to the living.
Thank you. I feel way better now.
The rest gave you time to sleep off most of the effects of the drug.
I'm still a bit groggy.
That's understandable.
Are you able to continue your story now?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Where was I?
You were explaining how you returned to the Armstrong house to tell them their poor little child was dead.
Yes, that's it. I felt helpless. My part in the case was officially over, but I knew I couldn't let it go. Daisy deserved justice.
Let it go. On June 5th, 1883.
2 days later, I returned to the Armstrong house to tell them Daisy would be released soon for burial. I was angry with myself that I couldn't bring them better news. I wasn't prepared for more tragedy.
The news is just gonna get worse here from now on, guys.
I'd rather finish what I have to do here before leaving.
And that's what we will do. So we're back in the past once again with our Mademoiselle investigator, guys.
Hello, Miss Moreau. I'm here to see Colonel Armstrong.
Good morning, Detective. Colonel Armstrong is upstairs. He isn't well.
The Armstrongs have a taste for modern art.
Colonel Armstrong.
Good morning, Colonel Armstrong. Is your wife here?
Here? No, Sonia is not here. Always one step behind. She died of a miscarriage last night. My wife, Daisy, and our baby. My whole family is gone.
I'm so sorry. I came straight here this morning. I received word that you can arrange for Daisy to be returned to you for burial. I didn't know.
Well, then, now you don't have to come back. I can arrange for Daisy, my wife, and our unborn child to be buried all at once. Very efficient. Being a military man, I can appreciate efficiency.
I know how hard this must be for you.
No, you don't know. I don't want your sympathy. I want you to do your bloody job and catch the creature that did this.
I know you won't believe me, but I swear to you, I will find who did this. If it takes me to the far corners of the earth, I will find them.
Then go. Please go now. Go find them.
Go back to the car. Are we returning already? Well, I'm here just to bring the news, guys.
Nothing's been touched. It's as if Daisy might walk in at any moment and begin to play.
Well, the unfortunate has already happened. Once again. Mrs. Armstrong is dead.
The house that once held the laughter of a child now feels so empty.
And it's going to get emptier, guys.
I'm not giving up. I'm a part of this case. Or the case is a part of me.
Is this really all? Is something bad going to happen now? We know... we know things are going to get worse.
All units, Hike is in the vicinity of the cabin where Daisy Armstrong was found, spotted a pickup truck drive through the barricade tape and then head up the dirt road toward where the subject cabin is located. Any car nearby who can respond?
Unit 28, we can respond, but we're a ways away.
Dispatch, this is 11. I'm on it.
Copy that. 11, you good to go.
Copy that.
Heading back to the cabin, huh? The criminal returning to the crime scene. Kunka 5, hello. This is the past. Not exactly the second case. We're just in the past. There are lights inside the cabin.
Okay, there's the pickup. Let's see who ignored our barricade tape.
Noah. The 4x4?
11 here. I'm at the cabin. Someone has broken in.
Are you requesting backup?
Not yet. I'm going to take a look around.
Copy that, 11.
Noah, the boyfriend. New track, find the owner of the pickup, my map. Moderator Ray, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Oh. I see few guys. Is he going to burn the cabin?
An individual has entered a police-secured area. I have to stop him first.
And ripped off the police tape.
Footprints.
Muddy footprints. So, yeah, the numbers are still here, guys. The tags.
A forensics evidence identification marker. Duct tape to silence Daisy's screams. Damn it, Daisy. I will find whoever did this to you. A forensics evidence identification marker.
This is where we found the dynamite and her body also, guys.
Forensics had to go through this place with a fine-tooth comb.
See at the back. There's no one here, guys. Where is he?
Not here.
Oh, I see a number. 3892. March 8th, 1992. 3892.
3892. Oh, when the poor dear was killed. That's where I found Fluffy. Daisy's special toy. I hope we returned him to the family.
Could he be around the back? Okay, let me go behind the cabin. This truck is still here, so he is around. Where is he?
Don't shoot, officer. I'm on your side.
Sir,
who are you?
Keep your hands where I can see them.
Sure, no problem.
Sir, this is a crime scene. Who the hell are you?
I'm a reporter. Boston 6 News. You can get us on cable even here in the mountains.
They haven't heard of crime scene tape in a big city like Boston?
All right, that wasn't my best move. I got all excited. I didn't expect to find the place deserted. It was hard to resist.
You should have tried harder. I'm placing you under arrest.
You should be thanking me. Look what you apparently missed and I found.
We'll get to that. But you're going to answer
Ooh.
some questions first.
I'm more used to asking questions, but fire away.
How did the police miss that trapdoor, guys, at the back? Wow. Alright, you need to show me some identification now. Where's your ID? The reporter ID.
Who are you exactly?
I'm Michael Clark, journalist for Boston 6 News. Off camera, but someday I'm going to be anchor. You just wait.
Do you have a way to prove that?
My press card's in my truck.
What are you doing here? You should know a crime scene is off limits.
I'm investigating the Daisy Armstrong kidnapping like you.
Does the pickup parked in front of the cabin belong to you?
Yes, indeed, it's mine.
I'll check. Show me your hands. I'm gonna cuff you.
I'm sure we can work out a deal.
Put your hands in front of you.
Aren't you gonna read me my rights?
You have the right to remain silent. I really wish you'd exercise that one. Dispatch, this is 11. I intercepted a suspicious individual at the crime scene. I'll check to determine how badly he's compromised it. Then I'm bringing him in.
Copy that, Detective Locke.